Okay, it's coding day 3. Today's lesson is debugging, so that's really exciting. I genuinely am excited to learn about debugging because I was telling Godfine it feels like you're trying to solve a puzzle to figure out like what's wrong. So I'm actually really excited. The last lesson we did was control flow. So it was if, elif, else statements. I've been practicing those almost every day, so I'm still in it. And Boolean expressions. Haha, funny word. Boolean expressions. Those are the statements that must be answered with like a yes or no. It can't be open-ended. The only thing from the last lesson that really confused me a lot was when we learned about equals and not equals. One of the signs is not equals, which is like exclamation point equals. And that really like turned my brain into mush because it would be like, the Boolean expression would be like 40 not equals 2 plus 2 or whatever. And that would be true because it didn't equal that. But I'm like, why do we need that? Like, it was really confusing to me. We also learned about more Boolean operators like and or. And also one of the articles we read was about switch statements, but I haven't learned anything about that or what to do, and everyone told me not to worry about it. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna get a little thing to write my notes on. Okay, that was pink, and that one was blue. So I'm gonna get a purple one. If anyone's just joining us, I take written notes because they help me retain the information really well. Okay. Lesson 3, debugging. I'm actually low-key really excited for this. Maybe that will change once we actually get into it, but I am kind of excited. Okay, let's learn some coding. I'm gonna zoom in on this a little bit because last time y'all told me you couldn't see that much, and I think it's because my monitor is 4K. So let's zoom into like here so it's easier to see. I'm sorry, it's just my monitor's 4K, 144 gigahertz, 60 frames per second, 0.0001 millisecond reaction time. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, you guys can't keep up. Hi, I am recording. Yes, if you guys want to say hi to YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Can I say, everyone that's come in to like either help me learn about Python or like, sorry, we have to go back. Or, oh, this is so cute. Panel F moth in relay. That's so cute. First actual case of a bug being found. Ah, oh my God, that's so cute. Okay, sorry. Every programmer that's either come into my YouTube comments or like my Twitch streams has been so nice. And so welcoming. And also sometimes when I ask questions, like if I code something like this, will this happen? They all answer the same way, which is just try it. Just try it. And then I do try it and it either doesn't work or it does work and I learn. So thank you to all the programmers who have been like really, really like not only patient with me, but like just really like welcoming. It's really sweet. I think it can be scary to join a community like this. So thank you so much for being so nice. Okay. Introduction to bugs. First actual case of bug being found. Wait, what? Oh, that's a JPEG. What? It's a literal bug. Wait, what the hell? It's a real bug. Oh my God. Can you imagine writing code by hand? Bruh. Bruh. Oh my God. Grace Hopper. Grace Hopper? Moth in relay. Oh, wait. I think this opened another tab. Sorry. Let's go back to it. Okay. The story goes that on September 9th, 1947, computer scientist Grace Hopper found a moth in the Harvard Mark II computer's logbook and reported the world's first literal computer bug. However, the term bug in the sense of technical error dates back to at least 1878 and with Thomas Edison. Python refers to the mistakes within the program as errors and will point to the location where an error occurred with a caret character. When programs throw errors that we didn't expect to encounter, we call those errors bugs. Programmers call the process of updating the program so that it no longer produces bugs debugging. During your programming journey, you are destined to encounter innumerable red errors. No, I'm not. I can't do anything wrong. I can't do anything wrong. I've never made a mistake before. That's so new for me. Some even say that 75% of development time is spent on debugging. 75%? Damn. But what makes a programmer successful isn't avoiding errors, it's knowing how to solve them. And a good place to start is understanding what they are. In Python, there are many different ways of classifying errors, but here are some common ones. Syntax error, we learned about this one, and name error. We didn't learn about type error. So syntax error, error caused by not following the proper structure or syntax of the language. So that's like if I start a statement with like double exclamation point, but then end it with one exclamation point, or oh my God, what is quotation? When you have the wrong quotation symbols, or like you don't fully put in like the whole like parentheses. I see the vision in my brain. I just can't say it out loud. Name error. Error reports when the interpreter detects a variable that is unknown. And type error. Error is thrown when an operation is applied to an object of an inappropriate type. Type error is new. That's a new one. Okay. Errors. Syntax error. Name error. I'm just going to put page 1 for those so I don't have to write them all over again. And then type error. Error is thrown when an operation is applied to an object of an inappropriate type. Okay. Operation is applied to inappropriate type. So I wonder if that's like, if I wrote a Boolean expression incorrectly or something. I don't know. I'm sure it'll teach me about it. In this mini lesson, we will be looking at these different error messages, and you'll get some practice by debugging them one by one. Yay! Oh, it is a really quick lesson. Can we read about Grace Hopper? Look at this diva. Grace Brewster Hopper. Does that mean pre-marriage? Oh, name at birth. Okay. Murray, December. Oh my God, Sagittarius Queen! She's a Sagittarius. Oh, she died. Dying on New Year's Day is kind of cunt. It's kind of like, I'm starting the year off and removing myself from your life. And now you're just going to have to figure it out. Coding, you figure it out. Was an American computer scientist, mathematician, and United States Navy Rear Admiral? What didn't she do? Rear Admiral? Evan, thank you so much. Bangs. Bangs. She was a pioneer of computer programming. Hopper was the first to devise the theory of machine-independent programming languages and used the theory to develop the Flowmatic programming language and COBOL, an early high-level programming language still in use today. She was also one of the first programmers on the Harvard Mark I computer. She's credited with writing the first computer manual, a manual of operation for the automatic sequence controlled calculator. This is so inspiring. This is so inspiring. Because like she was like an unbelievably smart and talented woman during a time when, like, not to make this like a feminism thing, not that I'm ashamed of it, but like it's amazing to read because she was like an unbelievably smart and talented pioneer of a woman at a time when they were expected to just like stay home and have kids. Like this is fucking amazing to read. She believed that programming should be simplified with an English-based computer programming language. Her compiler converted English terms into machine code understood by computers. She literally figured out how to translate words into ways that computers would understand. By 1952, Hopper had finished her program linker, originally called a compiler, which was written for the AO system. In 1954, Eckert Mauchly chose Hopper to lead their department for automatic programming, and she led the release of some of the first compiled languages like Flowmatic. In 1959, she participated in the Codacil Consortium, Conference Committee on Data Systems Languages. This bitch was huge-brained. Holy shit. This queen had a huge brain. I want to take notes on this. I'm sorry. I know we're supposed to do debugging. Grace Hopper. Pioneer of computer programming. Computer programming. First to devise the theory of machine-independent programming languages. Love the word devise. Makes it sound so evil. She's just devising like this. Ooh, I'm going to devise that programming language. First to devise the theory of machine-independent programming languages. Theory of machine-independent programming languages. Who is the other one you guys wanted me to check out? It was something Lovelace or something? Ada Lovelace. English mathematician. From the 1800s? Oh, shit. Born December 10th, another Sagittarius! What am I... Listen. Sagittarius women, we got some large brains, okay? We got some large brains. That's all I'm saying. Augusta Ada King, Countess of Lovelace. She was like Daenerys Targaryen. Oh, she's a vampire? Took one look at her and was like, that's a vampire. Her Wikipedia thing says she for some reason could not stand the stench of garlic. For reasons unknown, she didn't like garlic. Was an English mathematician and writer, chiefly known for her work on Charles Babbage's proposed mechanical general purpose computer, the analytical engine. She was the first to recognize that the machine had applications beyond pure calculation. She was like, y'all think this is just a calculator? This thing's about to do my taxes. This thing's about to show me cat videos. I'll take notes on her and then we'll get back to the lesson. But this is so interesting. Lovelace was the only legitimate child of poet Lord Byron and reformer Anne Isabella Milbank. These are not real names. The 1800s never happened. Lord Byron, Augusta Ada King, Countess of Lovelace. All her half-siblings, Lord Byron's other children, were born out of wedlock to other women. Lord Byron separated from his wife a month after Ada was born and left England forever. He died in Greece when she was 8. Lady Byron was anxious about her daughter's upbringing and promoted Lovelace's interest in mathematics and logic in an effort to prevent her from developing her father's perceived insanity. Oh my God. What a time. I don't want you to turn out like your father, so I'm putting you knee deep in multiplication and division. We're putting you, you're 5, you're going into Algebra 1 right now. Despite this, Lovelace remained interested in her father, naming her 2 sons Byron and Gordon. Upon her death, she was buried next to her father at her request. Although often ill in her childhood, Lovelace pursued her studies assiduously. She married William King in 1835. King was made Earl of Lovelace in 1838, aided thereby becoming Countess of Lovelace. That makes me so sad that her dad just ditched her, and she still looked for his approval by naming her kids after her and then asking to be buried next to him. That makes me legit so sad. Like, it is really like a commentary on like how your mom could do everything to raise you and your dad just could not be there and you're still looking for his approval. And she was so young. Dude, she died when she was 36? Damn. She probably got a cold or something. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Ada Lovelace, I respect you. I'm sorry, Queen. It was the 1800s. They got a cough and it was over. Lovelace's educational and social exploits brought her into contact with scientists such as Andrew Cross, Charles Babbage, Sir David Brewster, Charles Wheatstone, and Michael Faraday. Faraday was the creator of the Faraday cage, right? The cage that like you don't get like electrical shock in or whatever it's called. That was him, right? Yes. And the author Charles Dickens, contacts which she used to further her education. Lovelace described her approach as poetical science. Damn, that's so sick. How cool is this? And herself as an analyst and metaphysician. When she was 18, Lovelace's mathematical talents led her to a long working relationship and friendship with fellow British mathematician Charles Babbage, who is known as the father of computers. She was in particular interested in Babbage's work on the analytical engine. Lovelace first met him on 5th June 1833 when she and her mother attended one of Charles Babbage's Saturday night soirees with their mutual friend and Lovelace's private tutor, Mary Somerville. It's amazing we still have these kind of details. Lovelace met him for the first time on June 5th, 1833. How do we know that? Did she have a diary? It's just so fascinating because that was so long ago. That was almost 200 years ago, and we somehow know that. You know? Oh, she had uterine cancer? Damn. The programming language Ada is named after her? Ada is a structured, statistically typed, imperative, and object-oriented high-level programming language inspired by Pascal and other languages. It has built-in language support for design by contract, extremely strong typing, explicit currency, task, synchronous message. Damn, that sounds hard. Okay, I'm going to take little notes, and then we're going to go back to debugging, I promise. First, to recognize machines had more than just I'm writing this badly. Applications for calc. Good enough. Let's get back to the lesson. Sorry. This was so fascinating. It's really cool to learn about like the women that pioneered it. I really want to read more about Charles Babbage too, because I don't know anything about him. She made the first computer. Ada made the first computer? I thought that was Charles Babbage. Lovelace died at the age of 36 on 27th November 1852 from uterine cancer. She posted on Facebook. Oh, got it. Hi, Gang. How are you? How are you? Thank you so much. Programmer. Okay, let's get to debugging. Please don't ban me. Holy shit. Okay, let's get into it. Oh my God. Okay, syntax errors. We already know about this. When we're writing Python programs, the interpreter is our first line of defense against errors. Syntax error means there's something wrong with the way your program is written. Punctuation that does not belong, a command word is not expected, or a missing parentheses can all trigger a syntax error. Here's an example of a syntax error. Oh, file, script py, line 1, print, hello world, invalid syntax. Yeah, because there's no exclamation point here. The interpreter will tell us where the file name and line number it got into trouble and its best guess as to what is wrong. After reading the error message, we can assume that the cause for this error is a lack of quotation marks around hello world. So more common syntax errors are misspelling a Python keyword, a missing colon, missing closing parentheses, square bracket, or curly brace. That's what that's called? Hi, Water Cat. So good to see you, honey. Yes, we're learning today. It's lesson 3. Oh, I already found one here. That needs an F. Okay, in script.py, your coworker Carolyn wrote a fortune cookie program that is supposed to print out a possible fortune based on a random number, an if, elif, else statement. Carolyn, you dumb fucking bitch. Run the program to check it out. Oh no, if fortune equals 0. Oh, there's no colon here. There are 3 syntax errors inside script.py. Can you find them all? Okay, no colon here. This needs an F. Where's the last one? Oh, there's no parentheses here. Can you find them all? Run it. Yay! We did it. We did it. Stopping because what I do? What did I do? Carolyn, this was not that fucking hard. This is my 3rd day learning Python and I caught this. Carolyn, let's get it together, all right? Name errors. A name error is reported by the Python interpreter when it detects a variable that is unknown. This can occur if a variable is used before it has been assigned a value, or if a variable name is spelled differently than the point at which it was defined. The Python interpreter will display the line of code where the name error was detected and indicate the name is found that was not defined. I'm surprised they're doing this all again because we already learned this in like the very first lesson. My bad. Oh, is your name Carolyn? Is that why you're saying, what did I do? I was like, wait, why is Sniper upset? Name error, score is not defined. Okay, so you can't print score if there is no score defined. This error is suggesting that the variable score was never defined in the program. Oops. Oops. Some common name errors, misspelling a variable name, forgetting to define a variable. In script.py, another teammate, Alex, wrote a who wants to be a millionaire question and 4 options. If the answer is an uppercase or lowercase a, then the score goes up. Wait, what? If the answer is an uppercase or lowercase a, then the score goes, oh, so it doesn't matter. Run the program. Okay. So it made it to B before it freaked out. Oh, they didn't define option 3. There's no option 3. 2 name errors. Okay, so option 3. For ordering his favorite beverages on demand, LBJ had 4 buttons installed in the Oval Office labeled coffee, tea, Coke, and what? Can I just make up an answer? Four Loco? I guess. Answer A. If answer is A or answer A, score. Oh, score is spelled wrong. Those are the only 2? Oh. Well, that was easy. Baja Blast. Not Baja Blast. LBJ famously loved Four Loko. He is a big fan. Oh, this is the error I don't know yet. Okay. No, it's math. No. Okay. A type error is reported by the Python interpreter when an operation is applied to a variable of an inappropriate type. This can occur in Python when one attempts to use an operator on something of the incorrect type. Oh, okay. For example, let's see what happens when we try to add together 2 incompatible types. So one is, oh my God, what are these called? No, not math. So one is like a spoken thing and one is like an understood thing. I forgot what they're called. Okay, so this is a string and this is a variable. No. What is that? That's not a variable, but it might be a variable. I don't know. I don't remember. No, this is a float. This is a float. It's a float. I'm so glad I took notes. So you're trying to add a string and a float. Hey, nailed it. Thank you. Thank you. This is why I take notes. This is why I take physical notes. I forgot about integers and floats. Damn. I think I suppressed the memory because I didn't want to remember them. Okay, there will be a type error message. Piggy bank equals 2 plus 0.25 must be string, not float. The fact that it tells you, whoever wrote Python, I'm available and single. Oh my God. The error is reporting that 0.25 is not a string. Some common type errors are accidentally adding or subtracting a string value, call a function on something of the incorrect type. Okay. The word got out in the office that you're a pro bug catcher, Carolyn. Carolyn's ruining my fucking day again. She's like, oh, if you guys have problems, just go to Avery. She'll fix them for you so you don't have to do your job. Fucking Carolyn. Another peer, Alicia, pops up out of the blue and hands you a program that calculates the area of a triangle, a rectangle, and a circle. Run the program to check it out. Okay, there's only one type error. That's kind of boring because I wish it had more than one type error because this is the first I'm learning about this type of error, so I wish it had more. Because if it's just one, it's going to tell me exactly where it is. The rectangle area is... Oh, it's just a comma? Does the comma make a space? Can only concatenate string, not integer to string. Okay, not integer to string. But what's the integer? I feel like I don't know anything about commas yet. There's an operator used... Oh, the little bug. Oh, it was wrong. Okay. There's an operator used incorrectly with a string. Okay, an operator used incorrectly with a string. What the fuck? Is it this? Import math. Wait, hold on. What's an operator again? I didn't write anything down about operators. Wait. Oh, no, I did. Relational operators compares two values, operands, and returns true or false. Logical operators used to combine two Boolean expressions. Oh, it's the plus sign. It's just the plus sign. Because you don't need to add it. It will just print what it is, right? Yay! We did it! We did it! I'm afraid I missed an hour and a quarter of the stream because of a nap. I hope I didn't miss anything major. No, we were actually just like vibing on Wikipedia, so you didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. Yeah, you're totally good. Okay, so it doesn't need a plus. Wait, so then I am genuinely asking because I don't remember commas being important. What does a comma do? Operators are like plus, minus, less than, greater than. Oh, that's an okay. That makes sense. So what is the comma for? What does the comma do? Like, does it end this string? So it's like, okay, the string is over now. Moving on to the next thing. The comma is like two print statements connected. Oh, that's cool. You'll see when you learn about function. Okay, yeah. That's what Godfeen was saying that today. He was like, wait, why are you learning about debugging and not functions? And I was like, I don't know. Review. Finding bugs is a huge part of a programmer's life. Don't be intimidated by them. In fact, errors in your code mean you're trying to do something cool. In this lesson, we have learned about 3 types of Python errors: syntax error, name error, type error. Oh, we learned about type error this time and not at the beginning because I didn't know about operators yet. What does that mean, Old Major? Huh? You could also do plus string parentheses area. I love how there's like different ways to write certain codes that come out in the same way. It's so interesting. There is also another type of error that doesn't have error messages that we will cover down the line, logic errors. Errors found by the programmer when the program isn't doing what it is intended to do. Remember, Google and Stack Overflow are programmers' BFFs, best friends forever. Thank you for explaining that. In situations where an error is giving you a lot of trouble, for some more motivation, check out this blog post. We wish you the best of luck in your bug squashing journey. An empty review.py file is provided in the code editor. Try experimenting and see what new errors you can find. But I would have to write my own code, no? So you're using the function print. Each comma is a term the print function uses. Okay, I think this will be something I'll understand more when we actually learn about functions, because we haven't learned about them yet. So could I do age equals 50, and then I could be like, print Godfiend is, and then I could do comma age, and then comma years old. And then I could change it if I want. I could be like, he's actually 69. Oh, 69. We're learning. We're learning, chat room. Okay, let's just move on. I get it. Are they going to give me another article to read? It even puts it in spaces. I know. Ooh, a list! We're learning about lists. I missed it, but I saw my name. I was saying you're 69 years old. We're learning about lists. Okay. Lists. Oh, wait. Is this lesson 4? Excuse me. Are we already on lesson 4? Where's my syllabus? Introduction. The debugging thing was so short. That was so short. Ooh, this is a chunky one. Okay, I think we can do it all today. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna write this. Lesson 4 lists. Okay. Okay. What is a list? In programming, it is common to want to work with collections of data. In Python, a list is one of the many built-in data structures that allows us to work with a collection of data in sequential order. Suppose we want to make a list of the heights of students in a class. Noel is 61 inches tall, Ava is 70, Sam is 61, Mia is 64. In Python, we can create a variable called heights to store these integers into a list. And it uses the brackets. Notice that a list begins and ends with square brackets. Okay. List begins and ends with square brackets. Okay. It's going to teach you about the zip function without teaching functions in general first. Girl, I don't know. When I uploaded the last VOD of me learning Python, half of the comments were like, why is it teaching you in this order? And I'm like, girl, I don't know. I'm just here. What good timing. I'm about at the same stage of learning Python. This is wonderful. Oh my God, welcome. We can learn together. Some comments were wild though. Yeah, I know. It's just going to be like that, you know. Each item, i.e. 67 or 70, is separated by a comma. Item separated by comma. It's considered good practice to insert a space after each comma, but your code will run just fine if you forget the space. Okay. Good practice to add space after comma. I'm assuming that's so it's easier to read, because then if someone needs to like check someone else on your team needs to check your code, it's like easier to read than if they were all squished together. Maybe. I don't know. Let's write our own list. Examine the existing list heights in your code editor. A new student just joined the class. Chloe is 65 inches tall. Add Chloe's height to the end of the list of heights. So it would just be comma space 65. Okay. Remove the comment in front of the definition of the list broken heights. If you run this code, you'll get an error in your terminal. Well, why are you setting me up for failure then? Why did you set me up for failure? Damn, she's short. Well, because it's all in inches, I'm like, I don't know how tall that is. Like, how tall am I? What is 5'7" in inches only? 67 inches? Some of these bitches are taller than me. Damn. Some of these children are taller than me. You'll get an error in your terminal. Add commas to broken heights so that it runs without errors. Right. Comma, comma, comma. I kind of wish it would ask me first, like, what do you think made the error happen, instead of just telling me how to fix it? Because I could have looked at that and been like, there's no commas, you know? But that's fine. Okay. What can a list contain? List can contain more than just numbers. Let's revisit our classroom example with heights. Noelle is 61 inches tall, Ava 70, Sam 67, Mia 64. Instead of storing each student's height, we can make a list that contains their names. Names equal Noelle, Ava, Sam, Mia. We can even combine multiple data types in one list. For example, this list contains both a string and an integer. Oh, that's why the other one broke when they put a plus in it. When they did like quotation something, comma, plus 61, it could have just been this. We can even combine multiple data types in one list. For example, this list contains both a string and an integer. Mixed list string number. List can contain any data type in Python. For example, this list contains a string, integer, Boolean, and a float. Damn. Show-offs. Add any additional string to the end of the list, ints and strings. Let's put sesame. Oh, wait, it should be 6. I was like, I'm just going to put whatever. I didn't realize there was a pattern forming. I was just going to put my cat Sesame, that I love so much. My bad. It did say any additional string, so it would have been fine. 6 of me. Create a new list called Sam, height, and test score that contains the string Sam, number 67, float 85, Boolean true, to represent Sam passing the test. It feels kind of weird to write out the Boolean true instead of letting it like decide if it's true or not. It does say any string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sesame. Okay. I'm going to comment first because I've been forgetting to comment lately. Sam's information. So we'll put Sam, height, and test score equals brackets Sam, comma, space, 67, comma, space, 85.5, comma, space, true. Make sure to write the elements in exact order. Yeah, I did it. Nothing happened, but I did it, and it says I did it right, so we can move on. Is there a neutral Boolean? No. It's all either true or false, right? I think that's what I learned, that it's literally only true or false. Right? Yes. 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 Empty list. A list doesn't have to contain anything. You can create an empty list like this. Empty list equals nothing. Why should we create an empty list? Usually it's because we're planning on filling it up later based on some other input. We'll talk about 2 ways of filling up a list in the next exercise. So this is like how in Mass Effect, this is like when you start Mass Effect 1 for the first time, the code probably has an empty list, but then when you start Mass Effect 2, at the beginning when it goes over your choices, here she goes. when you start Mass Effect 2 and it goes over your choices, the list fills up with like, you saved Kaden or Ashley, you saved Rex on Vermeer, you romance so-and-so, whatever, because it probably fills up over the time that you play Mass Effect 1 and then it gets transferred over to Mass Effect 2. Don't make that face at me. Don't make that face. How do I make this about Mass Effect? Stop. Don't make that face at me. If I can make it related to Mass Effect, then I will. Okay, create an empty list. Just call it my empty list. Man, this is easy. List methods. Oh, let me write down the empty list thing. Empty list brackets with nothing inside to be filled later with new inputs. Okay. List methods. As we start exploring lists further in the next exercises, we will encounter the concept of a method. In Python, for any specific data type, strings, Boolean lists, etc., there's a built-in functionality that we can use to create, manipulate, and even delete our data. We call this built-in functionality a method. Oh, that's what these dots are. Oh. Relating it to things you like always makes it click better. That's what I'm saying. Finally, someone gets me. Okay. Method. Built in functionality. That can create, manipulate, and delete data. For list methods, we'll follow the form of list name dot method. So append example list dot append 5 and then remove 5 would add 5 and remove 5. Oh. I wonder if you could also do example list plus equals 5. I wonder if that would work. Yes, I'm using Code Academy or Code Academy. I'll have to try it. Try it. That's my favorite answer. Try it. I will. Maybe I will try it. When I read try it in the chat, I take it in the same tone of like, oh, if you like it so much, why don't you marry it? All together now, try it. For list methods, we'll follow the form list name dot method parentheses. Some methods will require an input value that will go between the parentheses of the method. An example of a popular list method is dot append, which allows us to add an element to the end of a list. Append example, this is an example. Append example dot append list. This is an example list. Print append dot example will output this is an example list. We'll be exploring dot append and many other methods in the upcoming exercise, but for now, take a second to examine and play around with the code. Oh my God, I do get to play with it. Okay, so print example list should just print 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So what if I do example list plus equals 5? Then what happens? Then print example list. I broke it. Type error, int object is not iterable. What does iterable mean? Oh, it doesn't work because it adds to an actual number. So example list would have to be like an actual like formula, and then plus 5 would add 5 to it. But because it's not a mathematic formula, it's a list and it's totally different, then it doesn't work. Oh, Okay. I'm getting there. We're getting there. Okay, got it. Growing a list append. We can add a single element to a list using the .append parentheses Python method. Suppose we have an empty list called garden. We can add the element tomatoes by using the .append parentheses method. So garden.append tomatoes, print garden will output tomatoes. I'm so lazy. I would just want to scroll to this line and just start adding it myself. But I suppose if you have 1,000 lines of code, you wouldn't want to do that. Add another list to it. Veriful's break your code, add a list to the list. We see that garden now contains tomatoes. When we use .append on a list that already has elements, our new element is added to the end of the list. I haven't had any water today. Okay, create a list, tomatoes, grapes, cauliflower, garden append, green beans, and then it will print green beans at the end. Let's use the .append method to manipulate a list. Okay, so I'm gonna write this down. .append parentheses adds to a list. I wonder if there's a further function you could learn eventually that will categorize them a certain way that you want. So if your list is tomatoes, grapes, cauliflower, green beans, if there's another function that could put it in alphabetical order or order of importance or something. I'm really curious about it. Jiho works for a gardening store called Pedal Power. Jiho keeps a record of orders in a list called orders. Use print to inspect the orders he has received today. Daisies and periwinkle. Print orders. Jiho just received a new order for tulips. Use append to add the string to orders. Okay, so it would be orders dot append quote parentheses quote tulips, and then I would print it again. Print orders. Yay! I did it. Another order has come in. Use append to add roses to orders. Okay. Orders dot append. Rose, I can't spell anything today, dude. Help. Yay! Use print to inspect orders Jiho has received today. I did 3 times. I did a whole bunch. Yay! Sort. Orders append romance Kaden. You know how in Mass Effect you pick up stuff? You know how that thing in Mass Effect when you loot an enemy? What are you coding today, Siha? I don't know. Magic 8 Ball, fortune cookie, government hacking system. Who's to say? The world is my oyster. I'm not doing that for jokes. Growing a list plus. Oh. When we want to add multiple items to a list, we can use plus to combine 2 lists. This is also known as a concatenation. Let me refresh myself on concatenation because I think that was from the first lesson. String concatenation, addition of multiple strings. So a list is a string. A list would be a string, right? Because it's a string of spoken text, right? Or is a list? No. You join strings together. A string is a list is not a string, but a string is a list. Holy shit. A string is a list of characters. Okay. So it's the same but different. It's your thumb is not your thumb is a finger, but your finger is not a thumb. Holy shit. Well, listen, I'm gonna run into some obstacles, okay? A list can contain any type of data. Oh, so a string is specific, but a list can contain anything. Okay. It's like how in Mass Effect. Don't get me started, I'll find something. Concatenate means join together. Marriage. They're getting married? That's so cute. Okay. When we want to add multiple items to a list, we can use plus to combine 2 lists, also known as concatenation. Below we have a list of items sold at a bakery called items sold, cake, cookie, bread. Suppose the bakery wants to start selling biscuits and tarts. Item sold new equals item sold plus biscuit and tart. And then that, and that creates a new variable from the old variable. So this is like a whole new variable because they added this variable to these also. And then when you print it, it shows everything. Okay. In this example, we created a new variable, items sold new, which contained both the original items sold and the new items. We can inspect the original items sold and see that it did not change. So this is just a different way of appending, basically. Because this is just appending, but like a little more complicated. Or like just different. Okay, got it. Print items sold, prints cake, cookie, bread. We can print the, we can inspect the original item sold and see that it did not change because it's still the same variable because we still set the item sold variable to cake, cookie, bread. So if we print that again, it will still just be cake, cookie, bread. But if we print item sold new, it will have the old items and the new items. Okay. We can only use plus with other lists. If we try to run this code, my list plus 4, we'll get the following error. That's what the error I got was. This is literally the error I just did like 10 minutes ago. You would totally love boot.dev. It is essentially exactly this, but as a game. Hit them up, see if you can get a code for it to stream to your viewers. They're pretty cool. Oh, that's interesting. I'll look into it after. If we want to add a single element using plus, we will have to put it into a list with brackets. Oh, so if I put my new list equals my list plus bracket 4, that will add to the list. Okay, got it. Now let's use plus to practice combining two lists. Jiho's updating a list of orders. He just received orders for lilac and iris. Create a list called new orders that contains our new orders. Okay, new orders here. New orders equals orders plus bracket lilac and iris. Okay. I spelled it wrong. Dude, why? I feel like, listen, I don't want to be that person. I feel like my keyboard's acting up lately. I feel like it's acting up lately. Use plus to create a new list called orders combined that combines orders with new orders. Oh, I did this. I did this too early. Wait, I did this too early. Hold on. I didn't read it fully. Create a list called new orders that contain, okay, so, oops. New orders equals lilac and iris. See, the thing about me is I can't read. I never learned. Okay, orders combined equals, I shouldn't have to put brackets here because they're already bracketed into this variable. So I think it's just the variable plus the variable. Orders plus new orders. Okay. Remove the comment and white space in front of the white space. What is a white space? Empty space between design elements such as text, graphics, or blocks. Speed run, you did it first try. I did it 0th try because I did it before I was supposed to. But there is no space here. Am I wrong? Remove the comment and white space in front of the list. Okay, whatever, I'll just do this. If you run this code, you'll get an error because you're trying to add 4, but you can't add an integer to a list. It has to be in the brackets. I learned this like 15 minutes ago. I learned this like 15 minutes ago. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Inserting brackets, blank and blank, so that it will run without errors. Don't you worry, I learned this. Oh my God! What is a white space? Trump's inauguration. Okay, that was good. Thank you. Moving on. Okay. Oh, hell. I have my moments. Plus bracket also adds to a list. Okay. Accessing list elements. We are interviewing candidates for a job. We will call each candidate in order represented by a Python list. First we'll call Juan, then Zofia, etc. In Python, we call the location of an element in a list its index. Oh, Python lists are zero index. This means that the first element, in a list has index 0 rather than 1. So Juan is 0, Zofia is 1, 2, 3. Ezio! They're gamers. Okay, cool. Okay. Call the location of an element in a list its index. Index location of an element starting with 0. Ooh, okay, I ran out of space. Damn, I take so many notes. I take a lot of freaking notes. Assassino. Assassino of bugs. Don't get me started. I'll play the whole trilogy again. I love Ezio's trilogy, bruh. I think it's a good thing too. I'm learning a lot, and I think writing it down has helped me like internalize it. Not Michael, Dwight, Jim, Pam, Ryan, Andy, Robert. Was there a Robert in The Office? I don't remember there being a Robert in The Office. Hi, Katrina. Yes? Who was Robert? James Spader played him. Who is James Spader? Oh, was this after Michael left? Robert Office? He played Robert? I hate you guys. Me, who is James Spader? He played Robert in The Office. I fucking hate it here. Okay. Here are the index numbers for the list calls. Juan, Zofia, Amare, Ezio, and Nanya. In this example, the element with index 2 is Amari. We can select a single element from a list by using square brackets and the index of the list item. If we wanted to select the third element from the list, we'd use calls to. Oh, that's interesting. So it like, the index almost creates its own like variable. Like it has like a background variable that you can't see. That's so interesting. Okay. Print calls bracket 2. So if I did that here, that would be Jim because it would be 0, 1, 2. Note, when accessing elements of a list, you must use an int as the index. If you use a float, you'll get an error. This can be especially tricky when using division. For example, print calls 4 divided by 2 will result in an error because 4 divided by 2 gets evaluated to the float 2.0. How are you dividing a whole ass person? Because if you're doing calls 4, I would assume that's like you're calling Ryan, but how are you dividing Ryan in 2? You cutting Ryan in half? Why is Ryan getting cut in half? What the fuck? To solve this problem, you can force the result of your division to be an integer by using the int function. Int takes a number and cuts off the decimal point. For example, int 5.9 and int 5.0 will both become 5. Whatever happened to rounding up? Ryan knows what he did. Why aren't they rounding up to 6? Why is it becoming whatever? I'm being pedantic now. Ryan owes me money. We're cutting him in half. Therefore, calls int 4 divided by 2 will result in the same value as calls 2, whereas calls 4 divided by 2 will result in an error. I feel like I should take note of this because this is going to come up again later for sure. It's easier for the computer. How could a computer have a hard time? It's a computer. Ain't this your whole shit? It's not like you have bills to pay. Your computer. You figure it out. Anyways, use square brackets to access the fourth employee from the list of employees, save it to the variable employee 4. Okay, so employee 4 equals parentheses employee and then bracket 4, right? I did it wrong. What'd I do? Employees. Wrong. Still wrong. Okay, use brackets to access the fourth employee from the list of employees. Save it to the variable. Value for employee 4 did not match Pam, was Ryan. Oh, the fourth employee from the list, so it's 3. Oh, they got my ass. They fucking got my ass. They got me. I got tricked. Paste the following code into script.py. Oh, it didn't even say type it, just paste it. Print employees 8. There is no 8. What happens? Why? I haven't even run it yet, and I already know it's not going to work because there is no 8. List index out of range. There's no 8. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Accessing an element that does not exist produces an index error. Ooh, new error unlocked. Index error. Accessing an element that does not exist. Accessing an element that does not exist. We got a new error. This is so exciting. In the line of code that you pasted, change 8 to an index that exists so that you don't get an index error. Okay, so I'm going to add chat names. So I'm going to say, oh wait, change 8 to an index that does, oh, never mind. I was going to add enough for there to be 8. So I can change it to 6. That will work. Robert. I was going to start adding y'all's names. I was excited, but no, never mind. Accessing list elements negative index. Oh, here we go again. Here we fucking go again. Hi, Iron. How you doing? What if we want to select the last element of a list? We can use the index -1 to select the last item of a list, even when we don't know how many elements are in a list. Consider the following list with 6 elements: eggs, flour, butter, milk, sugar, love. If we select the -1 index, we get the final element, love. Print pancake recipe -1 would output love. This equivalent to selecting the element with index 5 would also print love. Interesting. Oh. So -1 would be love, and then -2 would be sugar, which is the second to last, third to last, fourth to last, and then this would finally be the first. Man, some of this is like the not equals all over again with me, where I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? Negative index. -1 produces last item in list, and so on. I'm not writing all that. Create a variable called last element. Last element. Assign the last element in shopping list to the variable last element using a negative index. Okay, so it would be parentheses shopping underscore list bracket -1. Now select the element with the index 5 and save it to the variable index 5 element. Index 5 element with index, so it would be, oh fuck, I already forgot how to do this. It would be this 5. Oh. Wait, is it, would that be, oh, it would be shopping list and then 5, the same as what I did before. Okay, use print to display both index 5 element and last. So they should both come out as serial. Print. Can I do print? You're just going to say, try it. I'm going to try it. Can I do print index 5 element and then comma last element? Cereal! Cereal! Yeah! So if I type it like this, then it shows up in the same line. But if I were to do print index 5 element and then print last element, then they'll be on top of each other. Okay, got it. Cereal! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah, I'm a pro hacker. It happened so fast. Let's return to our garden. Garden equals tomatoes, green beans, cauliflower, grapes. Oh, my back kind of hurts. Unfortunately, we forgot to water our cauliflower and we don't think it's going to recover. Thankfully, our friend Jiho from Pedal Power came to the rescue. Jiho gifted us some strawberry seeds. We will replace the cauliflower with new seeds. So I could do dot remove cauliflower, or I could do dot remove index 2, and then I could add to the list also. I could do dot append and then add strawberries. Hi, Messy JD. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Our friend Jiho from Pedal Power came to the rescue, gifted us strawberry seeds. We will replace the cauliflower with our new seeds. We will need to modify the list to accommodate the change to our garden list. To change the value in a list, reassign the value using the specific index. Oh, you can just change it. Garden 2 equals strawberries. So it will just remove cauliflower and make it strawberries. Oh, that's even easier. Negative indices? Chat room, how do I say that word? Negative index. Oh, plural for index. Oh. Negative indices will work as well. Garden -1 equals raspberries. Print garden. We'll output this with raspberries at the end. Oh, okay, cool. Cool senior software designer here. Welcome. Indices. Okay, thank you. Every programmer that's come in here to watch me learn has been so nice. They've been so welcoming. It's really nice. It's like not super intimidating. It's cool. Sorry, I need to make some tea. We have decided to start selling some of our garden produce. Word around our town has spread and people are interested in getting some of our delicious vegetables and fruit. We decided to create a wait list to make sure we can sell to all of our new customers. Define a list called garden wait list. Okay, comment this. Oh, excuse me. This is our garden wait list. Garden wait list. Then it'll be equals bracket Jiho, comma, Adam, comma, Sunny, comma, Alicia. Cool. Adam decided his fridge is too full at the moment and asked us to remove it from the wait list and make space for one of our other townsfolk. Replace Adam with our other interested customer, Kala. I'm about to be pedantic. If this is a wait list, shouldn't Kala go to the back of the list? Because this is an order. So if Adam removes himself, then Sunny should be next up after Jiho. So why does Kala get to take his space? No, he sold his spot. He sold his spot. This is me being pedantic again, like in the first lesson when it's like, are they over 13? And I'm like, well, the movie's PG-13, so if they are 13, they should be allowed in the theater. I love being annoying. Okay, so it would be garden wait list. Oh shit, how did they write it? Would it be oh, how did they write it? I forgot. I'm sorry. Oh. So it has to be garden wait list and then define the index. Okay. So it would be garden index. It would be index 1 equals Kala. Technically, it could be -3 or whatever, but I don't care. I'm not doing the negatives, and you can't make me. Oh, I did it wrong. Garden waitlist to see that. Oh, print it. My bad. Print garden waitlist. Jiho, Kala, Sunny, Alicia. Alicia realized she was already stocked with all the items we're selling. She asked us to replace her with her friend Alex, who just ran out. Replace Alicia with Alex using an... Well, you know what? At least she's last, so that'll be easy. Garden waitlist, -1 equals... Oh, I don't have to do the brackets. Equals Alex. Print garden waitlist. Turns out they can make you. The irony of me being like, you can't make me use negative index, and literally the next step is use only a negative index. Just recently found you from coding YouTube VODs and loved watching your progression in the community. Instantly knew I needed to be a part of it. Been a while since I've watched Twitch, but it's great to be back and interacting with everyone. Oh my God, dude. Well, first of all, welcome. We're very happy to have you. Second of all, I was just saying like 10 minutes ago how nice everyone has been with me learning to program. Because this is kind of one of those like communities where I feel like people could be like, it's really not that hard actually. So like everyone that is a programmer has been so nice. And I'm convinced it's because when I fully learn how to code and I finish my Python lessons, you will have someone else to commiserate with. That's why I think everyone's being so nice to me, is they're like, yes, finish learning Python so we have a new person to complain at when our code doesn't work. Yeah, pretty much. Everyone's been so nice though. It's been really, really nice. Okay. Change index list name bracket index equals new element. Probably, yeah. One of us. One of us. Yes, new subject. Okay, shrinking a list, remove. Oh, this will be easy. We can remove elements in a list using the .remove Python method. Suppose we have a filled list called shopping line that represents a shopping line at a grocery store. Shopping line Cole, Kip, Chris, Silvana. We could remove Chris. Chris started making a hubbub about him wanting to use a coupon that was already expired, and now he's causing a scene, and he's pissed his pants, and he's knocking stuff off of shelves. So we are removing him. He has been removed from the shopping line. We could remove Chris by using the .remove method and then print it again. If we examine shopping line, we can now see that it doesn't contain Chris because Chris has been assassinated. Chris caused a scene, so we erased him from existence. Chris caused a problem in the shopping line, so we put him with the others. If we examine shopping line, it does not contain Chris. We can also use .remove parentheses on a list that has duplicate elements. Oh, so Chris is listed twice here. But if we do .remove Chris, how does it know which Chris to remove in which order? That's interesting to me. Give him controlled shock. I feel targeted. Oh, girl, cake. Preaching to the choir. We can also use .remove on a list that has duplicate elements. Only the first instance of the matching element is removed. Oh, so it will still have the Chris at the end, so it'll remove the first time it shows up. Okay. Let's practice using .remove method to remove elements from a list. We have decided to get into the grocery store business. Our manager, Kala, has decided to store all the inventory purchases in a list to help track what products need to be ordered. Let's create a list called order list with the following values in this particular order. Oh, they do got orange in there. That's all I'm saying. They do got orange in there. Please don't put me on a list. Order list equals celery, orange juice, orange, Flatbread. Print order list. Oh. Yay! We're in luck. We actually found a spare case of flatbread in our back storage. We won't need to order it anymore. Let's remove it from the order list using .remove. Okay, so it would be order list .remove parentheses flatbread. Print order list to see the current list. Print order list. Okay. I wonder, before I move on, I wonder if it would also work if I did remove and then the index 0, 1. Oh, I could do -1 because it's at the end. Would that work too? No, I broke it. Never mind. I'm glad I tried it, but I broke it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Our store has grown to be a huge success. We decided to open a second store and require a new order list. Not because you can't put a number in the... That's true. That's like using the plus sign and it didn't work. Okay. We decided to open a second store and require a new order list. Kala has done us the favor of putting one together. New store order list. Assign the following values in order. Okay. New store order list equals orange. She put mango twice. It's like no one here pays attention to anything. Do I have to do everything around here? So now I have to remove mango because it's on there twice. Note, our second store is going to need 2 orders of mango, so the value is duplicated. Never mind. Never mind. Damn, this bitch loves mangoes. How are we ever going to sell 2 mangoes? We're in luck again. We actually found a spare case of mango in our back store. I knew it. I knew it. We won't be needing to place 2 orders anymore. Okay. New store order list dot remove parentheses mango. And then, yeah, they want me to print it again. Yay! Kala ran to tell us some important news. She asked us to remove onions from our new store list. Oh my God. Important news. Should we throw a party? Should we invite Bella Hadid? We need to tell the press. We need to tell the press. From our new store order list. If we double check our list, we will notice we don't have onions on our list. Let's see what happens when we try to remove an item that doesn't exist. It's going to give me the index error. It's going to give me the index error because it doesn't exist. New store order list dot remove onions. It doesn't work, Kala. I have to do everything around here. 2D lists? Oh, this is where there's like multiple types in it. Oh my God. We're back to heights. We already got 1 mango. We don't need 2 order mango. We're gonna do like lists. So we're putting lists in your list. Kala, you're a little bit stupid, aren't you, baby? Kala, would you say the lights are on but no one's home? We in the Matrix, baby. Let's go. Okay. We've seen that the items in a list can be numbers or strings. Lists can contain other lists. We will commonly refer to these as 2-dimensional lists. Okay. 2D lists. Lists that contain other lists. Once more, let's look at the class height example. Noelle is 61, Ava 70, blah, 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 I don't care. Previously, we saw that we could create a list representing both Noelle's name and height. So Noelle's list would be the word Noelle and 61. We could put several of these lists into one list, such that each entry in the list represents a student and their height. Tic-tac-toe! We're doing another game. I'm waiting for 4D lists. 4D lists? Don't do this to me right now. Don't. We will often find that a 2-dimensional list is a very good structure for representing grids, such as games like tic-tac-toe. Wait, what makes this 2D? Just that it's on another line? Oh, because separately each line is a new list. Oh, I get it. Okay. Let's practice creating our own 2D list. A new student named Vic has joined our class. Vic is 68 inches tall. Add a sublist to the end of the heights list that represents Vic and his height. Oh. When they say add it, do they want me to manually add it or append it? I wonder, you know what? Let's see if append works. Heights dot append. Do I have to put, because there's brackets inside the brackets, so maybe I have to put the brackets inside the brackets. Vic, I wonder if this will work. Vic, 68. Does that work? Oh, it did work! Yeah, woo! Yeah! Yeah, we're doing it. Try it. Yeah! Okay, create a two-dimensional list called ages, where each sublist contains a student's name and their age. Use the following data. Aaron is 15, Drudy is 16. Okay, ages, and then this is the main list, and then this is the sublist. So it'll be Aaron, comma, 15, and then a comma after this list, because that is a list, comma, space, bracket, Drudy, comma, 16. Yay! Yay! Aaron and Drudy, stop saying your age if you're under 18. You're gonna get banned. You're on a roll. Thank you. I try. My brain is trying to get every inch of information I learned making my own MySpace layouts when I was like 9. Okay, let's return to our classroom heights example. Two-dimensional lists can be accessed similar to their one-dimensional counterpart. Instead of providing a single pair of brackets, we will use an additional set for each dimension past the first. If we wanted to access Noelle's height equals heights 0, 1. Print Noelle's height. Access the sublist at index 0, then... Oh! Wait. Is that because Noelle is index 0 and 61 is index 1? Wait, what the fuck? If we wanted to access Noelle's height equals heights, index 0, index 1. Print Noelle's height would output 61. Why would that output 61 if it's two different indexes? Oh, access the sublist at index 0 and then access the first Oh, it's an index within an index because this whole thing is an index. And then, so you're saying 0 and then the first index of that sub-index is 61. Okay. I'm getting there. Here are the index numbers to access data for the list of heights. Height 0, 0, height 0, 1, heights 1, 0, heights 1, 1, heights 2, 0, heights 2, 1. Because this is the second index, and then the sub-index is this. Okay, I think I get it. We want to have a way to store all of our classroom test score data. Using the provided table, create a two-dimensional list called class name test to represent the data. Each sublist and class name test should have one student's name and their associated score. Okay. Class name test equals, it'll be bracket for the whole list, and then bracket Jenny, comma, 90, comma, space, bracket Alexis, comma 85.5, comma bracket Sam, comma space 83, comma space bracket Ellie, comma space 101.5. Damn, Ellie blew these bitches out of the water. Ellie was like, can y'all catch up, please? It's embarrassing. Y'all had a hard time? Yay! Okay, we did it right. It's ugly, but we did it right. Ellie did not come to fuck around, dude. Can't wait for dictionaries to hit the block. Dude, Let me get there in time, okay? Let me get there in time. Use double square brackets to select Sam's test score from the list class name test. Okay, so it would be save it to Sam's underscore score equals class name test bracket 2 and then bracket 1 because it starts at 0, and then print it. Print Sam's score. I feel like I just defused a bomb. Okay. Use double square brackets to select Ellie's test score from the list. Class name time. This time use only negative indices. I don't want to. I don't want to. Stop making me use negative index. I don't want to. I'd rather just count up. Oh, Ellie's last. It's fine. That's fine, actually. Second thought, I take it back. That's actually fine. Okay. So it would be class name test index -1, and then Ellie's score would also be index -1 because they're both the last. Print Ellie's score. Started sweating a little bit. The vibes are so negative. Dude, I felt that way about the exclamation point equals not. What is it called? The not operator? Bro, erase it from existence. I don't care. I hate it. Okay. Now that we know how to access two-dimensional lists, modifying the elements should come naturally. Let's return to a classroom example, but now instead of heights or test scores, our lists store the student's favorite hobby. Jenny loves breakdancing? Jenny's a real one. Okay, accessing 2D list. I forgot to write this down. List name, bracket. Okay. Let's return to the classroom example. Jenny changed their mind and is now more interested in meditation. Jenny was a real one for about 13 seconds. We will need to modify the list to accommodate the change to our class name hobbies list. To change a value in two-dimensional list, reassign the value using the specific index. Okay, so you access the index, and then you equal sign it to change it. Okay. Negative indices will work as well. Of course they will. You're going to make me use them whether I like it or not. Okay. Our school is expanding. We're welcoming a new set of students today from all over the world. Using the provided table, create a two-dimensional list called incoming class to represent the data. Each sublist in incoming class should contain the name, nationality, and grade for the student. Okay, so incoming class equals bracket. I love seeing their names in quotation marks, like, okay, Kenny, if that is your real name, if that's what you really think you are, American. And then I assume I would just put 9. And then comma, space, new list, Tanya, comma, Ukrainian, comma, 9, comma, space, Madison, comma, Indian, comma, 7. Print incoming class. Okay. Print incoming class. What'd I do? Where'd I mess up? Okay, it's a syntax error, so I'm gonna look for it myself. Oh, it's American. I put the comma inside on accident. Okay. I'm just different, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just built different. I'm just really smart, dude. Madison, I thought that said Madison passed away. I thought that said Madison passed away. Oh my God. Madison passed away, so we're going to have to remove her from the list. Gee, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Madison passed an exam to advance a grade. She will be pushed into 8th grade rather than her current 7th in our list. Modify the list using double brackets. Use positive indices. Say less. Say less. Okay. So incoming class, and then we do index 0, 1, 2. So she's 2, and then index 2, and then equals 8. And that should change it. Print incoming class. Yay! Has anyone here skipped a grade? That looks so stressful. Skipping a grade looks so stressful. Because you're missing so much. No, I skipped all of mine, and by that I mean I dropped out. And that I did one twice. Oh. I mentally skipped junior year. Okay, we're all on the same page then. Okay. Kenny likes to be called by his nickname, Ken. Modify the list using double brackets to accommodate the change, but only use negative Okay. Okay, so this would be -1, -2, -3. So -3, and then -1, -2, -3 again. -3 equals Ken. Print incoming class. Kenny, you little shit, you're making my day worse. You're making my day worse. I hate you. We finished it already. So far, we've learned how to create a list, how to access, add, remove, and modify list elements, how to create two-dimensional lists, how to access and modify two-dimensional lists. Okay, I need to write down this one. Modifying 2D list name, bracket, equals. Okay. Let's practice these skills. Maria is, this is where I get to write my own shit. I'm excited. Maria is entering customer data for her web store business. We're going to help her organize her data. Start by turning this list of customer first names into a list called first names. First names equals bracket. Make sure to enter the names in this order. Okay. Ainsley, Ben, Shani, Deepak. Okay. Maria wants to track all customers' preferred sizes for her clothing. Create a list called preferred size. Size equals. Fill a new list with preferred size with the following data containing the preferences for Ainsley, Ben, and Sean. Okay, small, large, medium. Interesting they wrote it in that order. Oh no, we forgot to add Deepak's size. Deepak's size is medium. Use append. Okay, so preferred size dot append parentheses medium. And then, print preferred size. Yay! Maria is having a hard time visualizing which customer is associated with each size. Let's restructure our two lists into a two-dimensional list to help Maria. In addition to our already available data, Maria is adding a third value for each customer that reflects if they want expedited shipping on their orders. This will be reflected using a Boolean value, true or for expedited, false for regular. Ooh, okay. So I could technically restructure it. I could technically append both lists and make a new one, or I could just create it to, oh, so they just want me to make a whole new list. I was trying to figure out how I would combine these, but I don't, it would be kind of complicated. Create a two-dimensional list called customer data. Okay, customer data using the following table. Oh, so they do just want me to rewrite it. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was going to be like already refactoring our code. I'm trying. Because like I can't add a preferred size to Ainsley because she's not her own list. She's part of the first list, you know? You write that card, you smart bitch. Thank you. Thank you, Sniper. Okay, customer data, bracket. Ainsley? Ooh. Ainsley, small, true. And then comma, bracket, Ben. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Small, frick. Large. False. Comma, bracket, Chani, comma, medium, comma, true. And then Deepak, comma, medium, comma, false. Okay, that should work. Print customer data. Yay! Chani reached out to Maria. She requested to switch to regular shipping to save some money. Change the data value for Chani's shipping preference to false. Okay, so that would be customer data bracket. It was Chani, so it would be two bracket 2 equals false. Yay! I'm doing it! Oh my God, I'm doing it! Okay, Ben reached out to Maria asking to remove his shipping option, the true or false value, because he is unsure what type he wants. Use the .remove method to delete the shipping value from the sublist that contains Ben's data. Note, we never explicitly went over how to use the .remove method on a 2D list together. If you feel like you're struggling, look at the hint for guidance. I think I can figure it out. Customer data .remove. Because I can access the indexes within parentheses. So I could just do parentheses. So it's Ben. So it's parentheses 1, or sorry, bracket 1, bracket 2 equals, oh, wait, no, I don't have to do that because it just removes it. That didn't work. So would I not have parentheses? List index out of range. Oh. Ben large, false. But it's not though, that is 2, because it's 0, 1, 2. So why can't I remove that? Line 12 in module, customer data remove 1, 2. Why does it say 2 is out of range? What if I remove the parentheses? What the hell? It's really showing that we never went over it. Okay. List index out of range. Customer data. Is it, I wonder if it's, oh, you know what? Is it customer data and then the brackets and then .remove after? No. Bool object has no attribute remove. What if this is in parentheses? I'm trying to guess before I look it up. No. Okay. How would this work? Zero 1. So it would be 1, 0, 1, 2. So why doesn't... How would it be out of range if that exists? I might have to look at the hint, because I don't know. Where is the hint? Stuck at a hint. Oh. To use a remove method on a two-dimensional list, call it on the sublist you are modifying and pass the value you want to remove. What the fuck? Hold on a second. Wait, what? Practice list 1, remove B. So practice list. So would it? So. So it would be. Would it be practice? It would be customer data 1, 2 dot remove, and then I have to type out false. So I have to tell it what to remove? Well, what the fuck? What the fuck? Or would I just say customer data 1, like only 1, and then I have to tell it what to remove within 1? Did it work? Oh, it did work. Wait. Oh, it worked. Okay, so you can't... Oh, my God. I was so close. I was so close. I specifically didn't read chat because I thought that it was moving so fast that people were telling me what to do and I wanted to figure it out. I got close. I didn't know you would have to tell it what to remove. So it seems like it can't access sub-indexes. So you have to tell it which list and what to remove specifically. You can't just be like, remove this sub-index. That's interesting. I love how we're like, we didn't go over it. You figured it out. I can't, what a great way to learn a very important lesson. Error messages aren't always helpful. Sometimes they can be very misleading or confusing. Yay! Thanks, debugging. Thank you, debugging. Great job making it this far. Thanks. I have been clenching my teeth. I've ripped out all my hairs. One last thing. Maria received new customers, Amit and Kareem. The following 2D list contains their data. Create a new variable, customer data final. Combine our existing list customer data with our new customer 2D list by adding plus at the end. Okay, so it would be customer data final equals customer data plus, oh shit, I forgot how we did this. And then I can just copy this in there plus that. I don't know. No. Okay. Customer data. How did we do this? They did teach me how to do this. Does this need to be in brackets? Double check your syntax. Don't you tell me what to do. Don't you tell me what to do. Fuck. I don't remember how to do this. Customer date. Oh, the underscore! The underscore! I didn't put the underscore! Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. I just can't type. Don't tell me the answer. Don't tell me the answer. You know what? Y'all can type whatever you want. I'm just gonna not read chat. I'm just gonna not read chat, you know? Yay! We did 2 lessons today. We did debugging and we did lists. Neat. I think the next thing is going to be like articles or whatever. Oh, quiz time. It's quiz time. Which of the following is the correct way to remove the first instance of Rio from name list? From name list, it would be nameless.remove Rio. Yay! The Python method .remove parentheses will delete every instance of a provided value. False. It'll just delete the first one. Removes only the first matching element in a list. How would you access 77.45 from the following list? That would be -1, -1. Yes. First student data -1 will get the last element, and then -1 index of that sublist returns 77.45. Okay. Which of the following is the correct way to add the number 4 to number list? Number list.append. Ooh. Modify the two-dimensional list student hobby so that Samantha has the hobby of football instead of cricket. Okay, so that would be student hobbies, and then it would be 1 equals football. Yay! How would you properly modify the list interview line to replace Ben with Sarah? It'd be interview line 2 equals Sarah, if that is your real name. What would be the proper way to access strawberry from the list? That would be groceries 1. Yes. This would probably access strawberry from the grocery list. Is the following list a valid Python list? Yes. Yes. List can contain multiple data types. Yes. Which of the following is the correct way to create an empty list? This way. Define a two-dimensional list called student data using the table below to represent student names and their respective quiz scores. Okay, so it would be student data. So index 0 would be Olga, so she's first. And then Maxime, and then Doug, and then Sophie. Yay! I'm about to get all these right first try. Which of the following is the correct way to turn the following into a list of names? Tom, Jerry, Tweety, Sylvester. This one. Yeah! Dude, 100%! Let's fucking go! Let's go! First try, baby. It's a first try because there was no math involved. That's why. As soon as they throw like, Avery, what's 4 + 2? I'm like, girl, I don't know. Flamethrower, thank you so much for gifting 10 subs. Oh my God, that's so nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so kind. 10 subs for 11 correct questions. Thank you so much. Yeah, math is for the compiler to figure out. That's what I've been saying. That's not my problem. That's the computer's problem. And that's all I'm saying. Thank you, Flamethrower. That's very sweet. We're almost at 75% of our sub goal. If we hit our sub goal, we're gonna do Euro Truck Simulator with a French accent. I'm so excited. Well, it starts with 0. Should have numbered the questions from 0. Oh my God. Because the indexes start with 0. Oh, we got a test. Okay. You are a student and you are trying to organize your subjects and grades using Python. Let's explore what we've learned about lists to organize your subjects and scores. Okay, I'm not gonna make the same mistake last time where I did all of it by myself. I'm gonna hit start. Although I do kind of want to do it all by myself to see if I can do it, but we're gonna do what they tell me to do. Create a list called subjects. Subjects equals. Fill it with classes you're taking. Oh, so it's just, okay, so it's not, okay. I'm going to do it this way. Physics, calculus, help, poetry, history. Oh, I check it off by myself. Okay. Create a list called grades. Grades equals 98, 97, 85, 88. Is this going to teach me how to combine them? Manually, without any methods, create a two-dimensional list to combine subjects and grades. Use the table below. Assign the value to a variable called gradebook. Okay, gradebook equals physics. Oh, why didn't they just have me do that before? Physics. Wait, to combine subjects and grades, so I'm not combine them. But is there something it wants me to do to combine them, or do I just manually write it? Use the table below as a reference to a, I'm assuming I just manually write it. Oh, manually without any, I'm dumb, sorry. Okay. I can't read physics, comma, 98, comma, bracket, calculus, comma, 97, comma, bracket, poetry, comma, 85, comma, bracket, history, comma, 88. Okay. Oop. Print gradebook. Print gradebook. Does it look how you expected it would? Yes. It's ugly, but yes. Add more subjects. Your grade for your computer science class just came in. You got a perfect score 100. Oh my God, I did. Not reading is an important programmer skill. Oh, perfect. I've already got that down. Use the .append method to add a list with the values of computer science and an associated grade value of 100 to our, oh shit. Okay. Gradebook .append. Is it parentheses and then its own list? Computer science 100. Please work. Oh, I didn't get an error. Can I print it just to see? Oh, it worked. Yes. Yes. It worked. Okay. So we did that. Your grade for visual arts just came in. You got a 93. Use append to add visual arts to the gradebook. Okay. Gradebook.append. Yes. Yes. Visual arts, comma, 93. Okay. I did it. Modify the gradebook. Our instructor just told us they made a mistake grading and are rewarding an extra 5 points for our visual arts class. Access the index of the grade for your visual arts class modified to be 5 points greater. Could I? Gradebook could I want to try something. Okay, so it would be for visual arts 0, 1, 2, oh no, that's last semester. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be 5, 1. Could I do plus equals 5? Does that work? So it should be 93. Or 98. Oh, it worked! It worked! Yeah! Oh my God, it worked! Holy shit! I could have just retyped the number, but I added. Yay! This is so cool. Oh my God. When something I do works, I'm like, oh. I'm like dabbing sweat off my forehead, just like, okay. It worked. Okay. Settle down. Settle down. Okay. You decided to switch from a numerical grade value to a pass-fail option for your poetry class. Okay. Find the grade value in your grade book for your poetry class and use the .remove method to delete it. Okay. Grade book. Oh, fuck. This is the thing where I have to tell it what to delete. So grade book. I think it was brackets first. 2 dot remove parentheses 85. Oh, I think it worked. Oh, it did. Wait, no, this is printing from earlier. So if I print it now. Oh, it worked. Okay, we did it right this time. Okay. Okay, so we deleted it. Use a pen to add a new pass. Oh, so they don't want it to be Boolean. They just want it to say pass. So I don't have to put true or false. Gradebook. Oh, fuck. Wait, how do I append? Oh, shit. Maybe it's the same. Maybe it's the same thing. So gradebook 2, because it's still a method. They're the same like functionality where they're both methods. So I would assume I would write them the same way. So gradebook 2 dot append pass, and that should add it to the end of it. Oh my God, it worked. Oh my God. Okay. One big gradebook. You also have grades from last semester stored in the last semester gradebook. Create a new variable called full gradebook. Okay. Full gradebook that combines both last semester gradebook and gradebook using plus to have one complete gradebook. Okay, so last semester gradebook plus gradebook. Print full gradebook. Oh my God, what a nightmare. No separating what they're called or anything. Jesus Christ. Well, I did it. Well, I did it. Coding gives me mixed emotions. I can feel that. I can see that. No, that's okay. Can't wait for the first poll request. Do I want to know what that is? Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. It feels good to get it right. I'm not going to lie. It feels good to get it right. Oh, wait. Oh, this is a whole new section. Is this a whole new section? Wait. Let's go back. Oh, wait. Is this one just super chunky? I don't know if I want to keep going because this one looks really big too. So maybe this one's huge. Okay, I think we save all of this for a different day just because this lesson looks a little bit shorter than the introduction, which means we can do all this other stuff in the same time. I'm sorry for hurting your eyes. So I say we save this for next week and I can go over my list learning because we did 2 lessons today. We did it super fast. I think I was born to code. You guys. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I think I was born for this. Dude, how have 3 hours passed? I'm having so much fun. I don't know why, but like even when I mess up my code, it's so fun to look it over and be like, where did I mess up? Congrats, you may skip a grade. Thank you. Finally. Never heard that one before. You do have the brains for it. Oh. Just don't get me started on math. If we're talking about things I don't have brains for, it's math. Okay, cool. So we learned about lists We learned about debugging, which I'm glad they told me about the debugging before the list because holy shit. We learned about intro to lists, and then I want to read what this lesson is about before we start it, or before next week, because I'm curious what they mean working with lists in Python. Now that we know how to create and access list data, we can start to explore additional ways of working with lists. Oh, count, insert, pop, range, len, sorted, length of a list, create a sequence of integers, list method to remove an element from a specific index or from the end of a list. Insert an element to a specific index of a list. List method to count the number of occurrences of in this lesson, you'll learn to add and remove items from a list using a specific index, create lists with continuous values, get the length of a list, select portions of a list called slicing, count the number of times that an element appears in a list, and sort a list of items. Okay, yeah, I'm glad we're saving this for next week. This is a lot. And we learned about Ada. Ada, and who was the other lady? Grace Hopper. Sort my beloved, pop off queen. Yeah, today was a great learning day. I'm really happy with it. I actually really enjoyed doing the little history lesson beforehand. It was really nice. It was really, really cool. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Today was fun. I really enjoyed it. I'll be off the next couple days and then Phoenix Wright throughout most of the weekend. So that will be fun. I have to take my cats to the vet on Thursday. Just for their annual checkup. Nothing's wrong, just for their annual checkup. So please wish me luck when it comes to wrestling them into the carrier, because that's going to make me so sad. I think there's only been one time where I took them to the vet and I didn't cry. It makes me so sad because they're sad. And for that, I'm sad because I can't tell you that it's going to be fine. I can't tell you we're literally just going to stick a thermometer in your butt and bring you home. And that's it. That's all we're doing. So it's going to be hard. So wish me luck. Reprogram them to like it. See, don't work like that with kitty cats. Yeah, today was fun. I can't wait for next week. It's going to be so good.